Beyonce, Beyonce, Shakira, Shakira, but I also like Madonna. I don't know why I did that. So, the original plan was to look into Shanti Ashtangani, but unfortunately, I was not able to find official video for that. So, that's a bummer. But if you know anything about that, then just let me know in the comments. And this song was in Sanskrit, and I feel a little ashamed because as an Indian I should be knowing Sanskrit at least a little bit, and I did study it for about 2 years in high school for our curriculum, but I don't remember much now, so I am a little ashamed. But that song was really great, and if you like Shanti Ashtangani, I think you will also like Aigari Nandini, which is not sung by Madonna, but it's a great song, and I'll put the link in the description. So let's get on to today's video, and this video is bedtime stories. What's this eye? It's like an Egyptian symbol. Welcome. Subject cocaine. It has a very 1990s and early 2000s SFX vibe. Have you seen Catwoman, the Halle Berry one? This Sharon Stone's character. This reminds me of her. I don't know why. She got a nose piercing here. Lucid dreams.
Today is the last day that I'm using words.
Today is the last day I'm using words. Why?
They've gone out, lost their meaning.
Because they've lost their meaning. It has a really great meaning into this sentence.
Don't function anymore.
That is little.
Let's get unconscious, honey.
This looks like a Harry Potter's hat. Oh, these are those Egyptian staff. What are they called? I don't know what they call, but you can see these on Egyptian wall carvings. I believe they are called reliefs. I may be wrong. Madonna on that box. It's funny that how different looks you can achieve with hair and makeup. These look like those Turkish dancers, you know, when they do this and spin, their whole dress kind of lifts up a little and moves in a large big circle. Oh, they are those. Okay. Oh my god, that is so scary. If I find something in like this in my bathtub, I would just die instantly. But I'm poor, I don't have a bathtub. Easy guys.
Let's get unconscious, honey.
If you spin like that, you will certainly get unconscious.
Let's get unconscious.
This is so scary. You know, something like this happened to me sometime back. In the early morning, I wasn't asleep, but all of a sudden I felt like that somebody is looking into me. It was a very different experience. I don't know how to explain it, but whatever that entity was, their head was inside my head. I don't know how to explain this. It kind of, they're dipping their head inside my face, and it was the most scariest feeling I ever got. I don't know how it happened, and next I know I was standing outside my room, you know, panting. It was very scary. I don't know how to explain that.
Let's get unconscious, honey. Let's get unconscious. Words are useless.
Have you ever notice whenever we talk about dream sequences or another realms, it always down to water or liquid entities.
Especially sentences that don't stand.
How come she looks so good while she do this and I look like a devil? That is so not okay.
For anything, how could we explain how
That kid was reading the book by herself.
I feel?
Is she pregnant?
I'm traveling.
This has a very Pan's Labyrinth. I may be butchering this word, but that movie, I guess it's a French movie. It has a very similar vibe, or Alice in the Wonderland kind of a vibe.
Leaving the
That is scary.
I'm gonna relax in the arms of unconsciousness.
It feels like that she's spreading her magic on us, and then she kind of wait for our reaction. Here.
Let's get unconscious, honey. Let's get unconscious.
She is kind of sleeping on the skeleton's lap.
Let's get unconscious, honey.
I think it's a metaphor. When you are in deep sleep and unconscious, you are nearly dead.
Let's get unconscious.
A lot of music videos use this levitation kind of visual.
And inside,
It's very interesting that all those visuals in Madonna, whatever she does, it kind of speaks in volumes. I think that I believe, not pitting anybody's against anyone, but I do think that Madonna is Lady Gaga before Lady Gaga happened, if that makes sense.
we're all still wet, longing and yearning. How can I explain how I feel?
Sometimes it's very difficult to explain how you feel. Easy, guys. Valentine. Oh, this image. Oh my god. Whenever you see an image like this, when somebody's wings kind of chopped off, it represents that their freedom has been taken away, or this is something that a person can even do to themselves because they don't want to evolve. It's kind of an imprisonment situation, and that's sad because when you are lost, you may find your path eventually, but when you cage yourself, mentally or any other constraint, it's kind of difficult to break out of it.
In the arms of unconsciousness.
I did that to my little brother.
And all that you
Oh my god, that is just so amazing. I also like to draw, and as you know probably, but I have very similar vibe as when it comes to artistry. So if you can see here, do you see similarity? Do you see a similar concept here? Right? I think I would fit perfectly in Madonna's world. Queen, please call me in.
try to
This is spooky.
forget. I'll never
That's it?
explain again.
Wow. I'm just lost for words here. First, I want to meet Madonna. And second, I also want to meet these artists, you know, from storyboard to conceptualizer, all those great people, you know, just to be tap into in their minds. It would be really nice. I wish that could happen. So here you go, guys, this is my reaction to bedtime stories, and thank you for the suggestion, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.